Hi guys, my name is Ben,
No, Nathan.
and welcome back to the Pride of Villa. We're here for another post-match review of Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0 on the 21st of July 2020. We're going to go through some of our thoughts that stressful 90 minutes, give you some of our thoughts on the players, talk about some of the fixtures that went around, and look to the final day of the Premier League season. So if you enjoy this video, you've got to do the following. You've got to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, check out Facebook groups. You already know what to do, but it'll be in the description. Use the discount code, you get 10% off. But without further ado, we're going to jump straight into it. Nathan, we maybe have just done something that we didn't think was possible.
The impossible. We have.
But Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. What do you make?
You got to give it to Dean. You've just got to give it to that man. He said he's going to pull it off, and I think he has. But I love that man so much for what he's just done.
Yeah.
Not only has he done what he said he's going to do, he's proved a lot of people wrong. And I'd say it would be wrong when we stay up, and if he actually did go, I'd want him to stay. Like, look what he's just done. Like, we've just beat Arsenal at home, first time in 22 years. We might have just pulled off the great escape, never been done. He's got us out of the relegation. He's got us out of the championship. We've done a 10-game run in the championship. This man's done a lot of things for us.
Yeah.
He can't go. He needs to stay with us, man.
For me, it's the performance of the season. It's the result of the season. It was really good from them. Really, really good. You know, they managed to isolate Arsenal, a team that we thought we'd get spanked by. Well, I thought I'd get spanked by. But it's as I said to you, defensively, they're not that great, and it showed tonight how poor they were, especially for the marking on the corner they gave. Tries to get that free space to just run in and get the goal. But overall, from everybody, it was a really good effort from them, standing up to the occasion, showing why, you know, it means everything when you play at home, because you've got to make it a tough place to play against your opponents. And I feel like they made that done yesterday.
I mean, I want to say, though, like, Arsenal did make about 5 or so changes starting. But second half, their team was pretty much the team against Man City and Liverpool. So it's not like we're against a poor team. We were against the ones who took on the champions twice. Yeah. So no one can really criticise us for what we've done. We can only get respect. And I respect Arteta. I do respect Arsenal. I like that man. I like what he's done for them. And I do think next season Arsenal will be aiming for top 4, definitely. And I do hope they win the FA Cup. So, even I said to you yesterday, didn't I? I think they're going to just gift us this. And what do they go and do?
I wouldn't say it was a gift. I think it was more.
Ben. I know it was hard to get, but at the end, I'm seeing it as a gift because that just made it for me. That just made my whole season. It's been crap.
You say gift. We've been talking about it a lot already. How the circumstances around us, it felt like it was starting to go in our favour. We started the day off with a 4-0 loss for Watford, which was very good for us, obviously, because the goal
predicted
difference.
That too.
So, that was coming about. And then we go into the Villa game, where I said, if you did watch the preview or not, the only way I could realistically see a Villa win, I think I said, was a scraped 1 goal at last minute.
Makes sense,
and it did happen. You know, a very nervous 90 minutes to watch, even when the last 20 minutes, I'm just there, just sitting like that for the whole 20 minutes. But boy, didn't that payoff feel very good. Very, very, very good for us.
There was a few moments. With the Arsenal.
The corner was scary.
Oh my God. It felt like Everton again.
Yeah. The corner.
But Reina got hold of it. Yeah. Campbell got behind him, just in case.
Looking at Arsenal, though, I said before the game, I thought their team was really poor. You know, they're playing... they're playing Kolasinac as a centre-half, and you could just have played Socrates. You're not playing Tierney. You're playing a weak midfield in Denis Ceballos and Torreira, and then you've got Eddie Nketiah on the pitch rather than Pepe. And I did predict it. I thought as the game would go on, they put on those best players, and they did. So they practically went with the starting 11 to Man City on the FA Cup. But I think the effort was there. Yeah. It's just, I said, when they got to that final third, I just didn't think it came off from, and I thought they were just really poor. But from us, I think defensively we were just solid and absolutely perfect. Isolated Aubameyang and Lacazette, hardly gave him any chance to get anything through. We're just able to keep, although we didn't have a lot of possession, when we did, it felt like we were able to make something of it, at least try and move it forward and get something going. And I think for once, counter-attack wise, we're actually good for a team that doesn't scream counter-attack. Played really well. So I give it to Dean, as you said, for, I think, tactically managing to win rather than sitting back. When he did bring on the camber, I thought fair play. I can understand the decision there. Trying to maintain it a bit defensively. But he still kept going for it. And then he brought Lansbury on in the last few minutes, which made sense. But I think that should have happened just a bit earlier. We'll go on to the players then. We'll do a quick players rating. Just mentioning that El Mohammadi went off for Gilbert, who looks really good.
Turned out to be a good decision, though.
Yeah. So we start with Pepe Reina. I'd give him a 6.
Give him a 7. Outstanding.
I thought he was very solid in that role. Just keep him on for the last game.
It was just that one bit where he was marking one of their players, and I was like, should a goalkeeper really?
I think the only issue I had was just that corner when, even though he did hit the bar, the second bit when he tries to grab it and he drops it, I just thought.
I just liked it when Camber got behind him, just in case.
Yeah. Matt Target.
He had a good game. Neither was he really standing out, so I'd say 5.
I'd say 6. He looked very good in that left back role. There was the one tackle. I think it was against, I want to say Pepe. He looked perfect, and they gave it as a foul on the edge of the box. I thought that was bad refereeing.
Oh God!
But overall, he looked really solid, and I'm wondering what we're going to see of him next season, depending on where we are.
He'll stay with us.
Yeah, Konza, I'm going to give him a 7.
Oh, 7.5. 7.5.
I said it again. For me, he's probably one of my favourite players to come out of this season. I'm really excited to see what's going to come of him. I just thought he was really good and solid yesterday.
I do have to say, he's one of our best defenders. What I saw last night was absolutely
if not
amazing.
The best defender.
No, one of our best defenders we've got now.
Well, yeah, he's the best one.
3 times we counted him, stand up and take that ball out of the box 3 times. And, I was so shaky, but I knew he could step up. And, I should really be giving him an 8, but, oh, my God. He's had a great performance once again.
Yeah. Mings, I'm going to give him a 5. I thought he was my worst player on that pitch. Just because it's just sloppy again. There's moments where he was giving it away in the box and it felt like he was going to go in. I will say the moment of the corner when he's talking to Aubameyang and just dashes off from him. That was brilliant. But apart from that...
There's a meme on that.
Yeah, although House is fit again and he's on the bench, we're just going to have to stick with Mings, really. But he looked all right. Just not great for me, not the best player on the pitch. Going to Gilbert, I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he was really involved in the game. Really part of that. Great tackles, some that we've seen him be known for when he was at Rennes in Ligue 1. And he showed it tonight why he wants to be that starting right back. So it looks like that's going to happen again. Move on to the midfield. We go... What did he play?
It was McGinn, Douglas, and... Who was it? McGinn, Douglas... Horan.
Yeah. Again, I'd give him a 6. It's the same thing I'm going to say every week, but it's simply he's just getting back into fitness. He's looking more and more like he's getting there.
Looks better now.
He did have some odd chances.
Great chance.
But yet again, next season I want to see much better from him. Douglas Luiz, I'm going to give him a...
I want to give him man of the match, but I feel like there's other players.
I think there's clearly someone else who deserves man of the match, but for me, I'm going to give him
I'll give him 8.
I'd say a 7. I didn't think he had
8.
much
Yeah.
of an impact as he has on previous games, just because of other players who played much better. But for me, yeah, again, just solid as always. And I'm really excited to see what comes of him. Conor Horan, I'm going to give him a 7.
That cross again.
It's as I said it every time. You
It's
know,
getting better.
for every bad free kicking corner he has, he'll have one good one and it leads to a goal, and it happens yet again. And I think I agree with what Sky was saying. He does offer something different to this team in terms of improving our set pieces. But you know, I think in the summer we're going to need probably someone a little bit better if we are losing Lansbury and Harahan, depending on where we are, and especially Grealish. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. Move on to the front three. We'll go Trezeguet,
Stamata, and Grealish.
Yeah, go Trezeguet. I'll say a 7. I think the
7.5. I said to you, didn't I? He's one of these players who's good at home.
I think
the
effort's there. Again, the goal was taken really well. Lovely finish in that bottom corner.
Weren't scrappy at all.
No, took his time, found his feet, caught eyes with the ball, managed to get a good connection line and get in that bottom right corner, bottom left. It's just really good, nice work ethic coming from him, and hopefully he does have a bit of an impact again on Sunday. Trezeguet. What do I say? I'm going to give Trezeguet Samatta.
Samatta, I don't know what's going on there.
So underwhelming watching Samatta. I don't know why he started him.
Bad. I don't like saying it, but
I'd agree. I'll go with Mick on a 5. I thought. I'd just put on Davis after that chance he had. Although he did put it wide, he doesn't get as much chances as Samatta. But watching that, he did more than I felt Samatta did the whole game. So for me, I'm going to give Samatta a 5, and I think just go with Davis. Let him see out the last game, and hopefully get some there. And then we move on to Jack Grealish. For me, man of the match.
He has to be man of the match.
I'd give him an 8.
Give him an 8 too.
Simply put, that is the performance of a captain. If that is the last game we see him at home, then I think he's gone out on a really good note.
Yeah. You don't need to go.
Stand out. It's just stand out. Again, just minor criticism, just maybe a little bit quicker moving that ball, brings in it slow, pushing it back. But I think overall, it's just immense that night.
Did you see his interview?
Yeah. Although he hasn't said he's not aware of he's not knowing of what's going to happen in the future. I think he has I think the only way he stays is we do stay up, and then he gets a say in what comes in. Because I think, as I said to you, I think the only way he stays is the players need to be bought and built around him. You know what I mean? Yeah. He needs to be the core of the team, and if he's not going to be that, then I think he'll have to go. As play
emotional,
yeah. For me, he's not a Villa legend. I know people want to say it.
I agree with you there.
It's as simple as
he needs to be there for a few more years.
That's what I'm saying. He's only come good, towards the end of our second run in the Championship. So that's only been for about 2 to 3 years. You know what I mean? And for a player that's been about since about 2015, 2014, he's just not really had much impact. And as much as I love him, as much as, he's as close to a legend as we've seen in these past few years, he's not for me just because he's not always great. And he's only come good for 2 seasons. And I just don't think you can give that to somebody like him. We move on to Sunday, 26th of July, will be the final day of the Premier League. All teams will be playing at 4 p.m. It will be Bournemouth versus Everton, West Ham versus Aston Villa, and Watford versus Arsenal. We're going to be doing a live reactions, whether it is actually going to be live on YouTube or we'll just put it out afterwards. We will be doing a live reaction to that.
Whatever happens, we will be recording our reactions to goals, any other crap that happens. But
yeah,
I'm so nervous, man.
But I think after that win tonight,
following
everything that's going, Nathan, last day of the season, West Ham away. is it the moment? Is Villa going to do it? Because all minimum we now need is just the draw. You know, if Arsenal manage to beat Arsenal,
they won't lose out of their own home, considering the.
Well, if they draw, we need to at least keep the goal difference. Otherwise, even still, we'd go through on goals for because we'd score
exactly.
We've
got 40 goals already.
Yeah, so go back to the question: are Villa staying up?
Fuck yeah. Sorry.
Swearing, apologies.
Well, we are staying up. I've told you this all season. The people who've doubted me, we're staying up. This is Villa. Yeah, we can get the last few wins in the last few games. We'll be unsteady like that. Well, we'll always come out in the Premier League because that's where we belong. And you'll see next season when we stay up, we'll be aiming for mid-table, maybe over, maybe even 8th or something. We will be one of those lingering teams. Maybe one day even pushing for Europa once more.
That's going to be years away.
I don't care as long as we stay in the Premier League. But I think this is it for us. The day I was watching Aston Villa against Derby County, Wembley with you,
yeah,
I think I knew. This is for a long time now.
Yeah.
But what are you going to say?
For me, I think Villa are staying up. Although Bournemouth are really sleeping giants, they can still do it, which will be annoying. And it wouldn't surprise me if they were, considering they've probably got the easiest game out of everybody.
I mean, whose home is that at?
It's at Bournemouth.
Oh, God.
So they could do it. They could just dethrone us and Watford and really spoil the pie. But for me, I think Bournemouth really are out of it. I don't really see them getting it from Everton. And if they do, it's just going to be an absolute shambles.
What do you think the score will be for that?
I don't know.
Let's just score for all the others.
Bournemouth, Everton, I'd go with draw. I can't see an Everton win, but I can see Bournemouth. And I just feel it's just going to be one of those games where Everton just capitulate.
I'm saying
2-2. Arsenal, Watford.
I'm saying 2-0 Arsenal. I think they'll want to end their season on a high.
I'd say 2
for the fans, because they haven't really got anything to play for.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want them to win in the FA Cup, and that's just really what matters for them. But I do think they use Watford as sort of a training sort of game towards the game, because it'll be 5 days before anyway. So, yeah, I'm definitely saying Arsenal win.
West Ham versus Aston Villa.
I mean, I'm going to say 3-1 us or 2-1 us.
Can't be 3. I'd say... I would go with a draw, but... I really don't know with that one, because I think that's going to be really close. I'd say a win. I'd say... I don't want to say 3-2. I'd say 2-1 then.
Yeah. We got more of a goal difference. We got the 3 points. Even if Watford do win, I believe we do stay where we are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Tonight, as we're recording, Man United play West Ham. If West Ham get a draw, they're safe. And so really, it could just be they don't try as hard in that game.
Exactly.
Do us a favour. So ideally, we need West Ham to get something from them tonight.
They might as well.
But no matter what, Villa have got to go for it, no matter the circumstance. They can't really just rely on anybody else as much as they can. We're just going to have to see what comes of Sunday.
Go for it.
Yeah. But with that in mind, we're going to wrap up for this post-match review. If you did enjoy the video, obviously, please give a like, subscribe, follow us on our social pages. They are down here in the bottom.
Keep the comments coming.
Keep the comments coming. We love responding to you. If we get 10 likes, remember, 10 likes, new football video. You know you will love it. But without further ado, he's been Nathan. I've been Ben, up the Villa with the pride of it. We'll see you later, boy.
Jimmy on a beat, boy.